Hi, I'm Peter Alsop with this week's Song to Chew. Our song today is So Long. I recorded it on my Uniforms album, then included it on my Songs on Loss and Grief album too. We're taught that our four most basic emotions are happy, sad, scared, and angry. Pretty much all of our other feelings are extensions or combinations of those four basics. So today, we're going to talk a bit about sad, about loss and grieving. I don't think humans are the only animals on the planet who have sad feelings. Some scientists say it's very difficult, if not impossible, to prove that non-human animals grieve. But most of us could share examples from our own lives when we have seen animals who certainly appear to be grieving after a loss. We can chew on that particular discussion in some future podcast maybe. But for today, I think we'd agree that most of us humans definitely do grieve. And we'll reflect on that part of our humanness after we listen to So Long.
I'd like to go on singing, but I know I have to go. We've gone through every song I know. You've held the harmony. I know it's time. I know it's time to go. Thank you for the laughter and the tears you shed on me. I won't forget the moments we've been through, 'cause memories warm the edges of tomorrow's chill. But we can't stay here forever. No, we can't stay standing still. Good feelings come too seldom, and they always come too few. I know I'm better off when I linger here with you. But don't you see our ice melts more with every passing song? And I don't want to say that if we stay we'll fall right through. And so I'll thank you once again, and then I'll say so long, so long. So long.
So how shall we chew on this song, this little moment of poetry and sound? Is it a jazzy style kiss 'em and leave 'em goodbye song, coming out of someone too afraid to stay in a relationship when the risk of closeness and the fear of being hurt seems too great? Or a philosophical snapshot of one of the many classic parting of ways? All those momentous and powerful heroic endings of relationships we've seen in film and literature, when we long to see the couple get together, but the ending needed to happen because of the human flaws in the people involved. I remember crying in the movies at the age of 9 or 10, I guess, on my first date with a girl. How embarrassing. It was at the end of that classic Alan Ladd Western, Shane. After saving the townspeople, he nobly leaves behind the woman and boy who love him because he's a gunslinger. And the boy just watched him kill someone. As he rides away off into the sunset, the young boy's voice echoes through the valley as he cries out painfully, "Shane, Shane, 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 come back, come back, come back, come back." We know that in our lives, events and things we love have beginnings, middles, and ends. And the endings are most often very sad and wrenching for us, especially when we don't want them to end. It's so much easier to say goodbye to those events or parts of our lives that are upsetting for us, right? Then we're glad to see them go from where we are, or for us to leave them behind as we move on. Leaving people, places, and things behind can be full of complications. Sometimes we have great difficulties in disconnecting from them. What's that Paul Simon used to sing? There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. Because sometimes one of the biggest complications we face is that we miss those things we've left behind, even if they didn't serve us so well. Some of our bad habits, the ones that created problems for us, also gave us some great stories and unforgettably joyous rides. Not that we want them back again, not that way, but we become who we are now by having experienced the things that happened to us. And that includes our losses, whether we caused them or not. They were certainly part of our history, our path to becoming who we are. And we've gotten so used to them, so familiar with them, familiar from the word family, that we miss them when they're gone. We put them behind us and know we may never see them or experience them again. And even though we're relieved, that can still feel very sad. Many losses in our lives happen because of things that we have absolutely no control over. But sometimes we do have control. And then we can choose what we want to keep close to us and what we say goodbye to. When we learn that we can be intentional and make choices that steer our lives in directions we want to go, we can set our course toward a life that we want to live, to events that we want to experience, for whatever time we have left. And even though sadness often accompanies the decisions we make, the boundaries we have to set, we know that our choices have created the path to where we stand now. And that's empowering, because we can choose to stay where we are or to move on again, hopefully to greener pastures, better weather, new horizons, still waters. And yes, it's sad to say goodbye to people and places we love, but we no longer have to feel bandied about by the world because we can maintain hope instead of hopelessness when we take charge of our lives and make healthy choices. I'm grateful that this So Long song has been used by people in funerals, by lovers who are separating, by dreamers who've had to let go of their dreams as they headed out looking for new dreams. Thanks for chewing on some of these ideas with me for a few moments here. I'm Peter Alsop. Really glad you stopped by. Hope to see you again next week with another song to chew. Bye for now.